Okay, I've been referring to this as trade and commerce. It should be transport and commerce. So you can act as a transport as a commercial carrier is 2,000 credits per ton, regardless of cargo, goods type, and usually decided upon by a contact received upon delivery to a designated location. So you've got your purchasing world and your selling world. The purchasing world is where goods are purchased. Selling world is where your purchased goods are sold. And so this is taken pretty much from Traveler, extremely pared down, and it's going to kind of walk you through it here with this procedure. But it says ship cargo purchases. So if you want to buy cargo yourself to go sell it someplace, or an abstraction of trade and commerce consisting of the following: arriving on a purchasing world, searching for trade goods available to buy from a contact, hopefully at a discount, paying for the trade goods, seeking out a selling world, selling trade goods to a contact for a profit. So one thing I wanted to do is speed up how much you can get. So one search per week per captain level. So a level 2 captain can search for goods that are available to purchase uh, twice a week. And obviously a level 3 captain can do it 3 times a week. That way it just gives you more options. You're not sitting there, well, this is the only thing we got to sell today, and that kind of stinks. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll d6 3 times, or 3d6, easy. You're going to add it up. So we're going to do 1, that's 6, that's 7, and then 6, that's 13. So that's going to be ammunition. Okay, so we found that. And then you're going to read the how much the quantity is in tons. So it's d6 times 2. So that's going to be 6 tons. Okay, so 6 tons. And normally their base price is going to be 5,000 credits. So I also have a thing here. It's just an abstract way for you to keep track of stuff within your cargo hold. It's called slots, and if you want, you can have different D6s used in certain colors to denote what cargo you have. It's like this is this much cargo, and this is what this cargo is. If you've got multiple cargo types on your starship, so we're going to look at the world, and we're going to say that this world is a wealthy world, and it's an industrial world. So it's going to be a -3 total. So it's a -1 for wealthy, -2 for industrial. So it's going to be a -3 total. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll in this price table, and we've got a 2. So -3 is going to be 40%. So it's very plentiful there because it's an industrial world and it's a wealthy world. They don't need a bunch of weapons and ammo. So it's going to be at 60% off. So you're going to get 60% off the 5,000 credits for the 6 tons. And I'm not about to do that math right now. So that's what you'll be buying it for. And then what you'll do is when you take it someplace to a selling world, let's say that this world is it's a poor world and it's an agricultural world. No, let's just say it's just a poor world, so it's +2. So I've done a 1, that's a 3. So you're going to get it at you're going to get only you're going to sell it for 25% less than the base price, which is 5,000. So you're going to make a profit on there. And that's really how it goes, except one other thing I wanted to add. So one crew member, typically the captain, may make a charisma task roll, and if successful, versus the difficulty, whatever's going on, like you've got a real tough, hard-nosed contact you're trying to buy this stuff from. So they're going to make a charisma roll. Let's see if the captain, they get to re-roll that. They still rolled a 2. Let's say they rolled a 4. We'll say that the difficulty was 3 plus. So they made it. And what they can do now is they can shift the price table up by 1 or down by 1, whatever is going to be beneficial for them. So if you fail the roll, it'll always shift in a negative financial direction against the crew. And I think that's a good way to be able to kind of haggle with someone to get a better price. And it makes it fun for the captain to be able to kind of, use their kind of ways of persuasion to get a better price. And so that's pretty much how trade goods works. It's, again, very much pared down. You'll need to decide and figure out um, what the trade good types are, the different type of trade types for the planets, and then in your game create planets that also have their trade types, and then map those out and let people know exactly what planet might be better for selling certain products. So it's only radioactives. I've got those as 3. You don't want those as much. They do sell for a lot, and then they gradually go up. Wood, chemicals, alcohol, tools, textiles, metals, foodstuff, polymers, weapons, armor, ammunition, armor. So a lot of them, because it's 3d6, is going to land kind of in this area, because a lot of these planets might be looking for defend themselves against other hostile forces. So weapons, polymers, ammunition, armor. Those are going to be very valuable to them. And then you got precious metals, miscellaneous parts, gems, and then computers. Very much staying in line with Traveler, but these credit prices have all been drastically reduced compared to what Traveler is. Because in Classic Traveler, you can really rack up a lot of money quickly. But some of these are going to be, obviously you're not going to be able to make as much based off your how many the quantity in tons you're able to buy. And of course, it's also going to go back to what your starship can actually hold. What's going to be the better thing. So if you can get a level 2 captain and they can make 2 searches per week, maybe they find something that's going to be, it's okay, but with their whole size, maybe they can wait a little bit longer, maybe have some other adventures, make another roll at sometime later that week, and get something that's going to more benefit and fill up their hole with more valuable trade goods. So there it is. Thanks a lot.